Now, in this video, we will going to talk about that why Tata Steel and SAIL are the best pick if somebody really is thinking to invest in the steel sector. As we already know that from the last 1 year, steel sector is in boom. It has made uh, millions for people who have invested in steel sector. But honestly, which is the top pick? Today we saw that Tata Steel again made new 52 weeks high, but we also saw that SAIL at the same time is struggling. The 52 weeks high for SAIL was uh, 150 around, and it is almost 25 rupees below than the 52 weeks high. What's happening? Uh, are the fundamentals same for Tata Steel and SAIL? Uh, as far as the market cap is concerned, I am sure everybody knows that Tata Steel is one of the giant in India, and SAIL in comparison to market cap doesn't you cannot compare both company. But what is that one data point which puts both of them in the buying zone? We will going to talk about that. So thank you everybody for joining to Money for All for this video. We will going to talk about Tata Steel and SAIL Limited in this video. Now if you see today, Tata Steel, in fact, the Nifty Metal Index grew by 0.67%. And in this, if we go to Tata Steel, we saw a consecutive second day rally. And in the week, this stock was 1197. So it was below 1200 mark when the week started, almost 5 days before. And now it is at 1255 and new high of 1265. It is kind of very near to it. No, that's about Tata Steel momentum. People are giving, as you can see below, buy Tata Steel with a target price of 1500. This is ICICI's direct call. People are saying that Tata Steel would be 1300 price target. So there is still a 300 rupee uptrend that people are expecting Tata Steel can come up with the new with this quarterly number that they have to come up with. And as far as the SAIL is concerned, I'm going to go to that very important fundamental, uh, you know, common point that both SAIL and Tata Steel has. But before I come to that main point, I also want to take your focus to SAIL. You see, a week before SAIL was 123, now it is at 126, so hardly 3 rupee difference. Uh, Today it struggled again, though it opened at 124, it closed at 126. A day before there was a gap up opening, and then it fell to 124. Today, fortunately, SAIL at around, you can say, 11:30 a.m. we saw a spike in the chart, and it kind of sustained that momentum. It did not fell from there. So 2 rupee gain for the SAIL for today. But why SAIL is not where Tata Steel is right now? Why Tata Steel is near 52 weeks high mark and SAIL is still 25 rupee down? But first of all, let me take you to that uh, common point that I am referring to. Why Tata Steel is the best pick for the market and why people are also recommending SAIL. So let first of all take you to the Tata Steel fundamental. So this is Tata Steel in front of you guys. I'm talking about key fundamentals here. I'm not going to go to the quarterly results or something like that. You see, Tata Steel right now has a book value of 750 and almost 1250 as the market price. Now, book value and the market price, if you compare, the price to book ratio is 1.67. If you compare any other big steel company, the bigger name in the market, they are available at a price to book of almost 4. This is still at a very reasonable rate, and price to earning is just 13. Look at the kind of so price to earning, price to book tells you, are you buying a cheap stock or are you buying an expensive stock? So even if the market cap is 1,51,000 crore, it is still available at a price to book of 1.67. Now I'm going to SAIL and I'm going to show you the same data. Tata Steel was 1.5, so 1.5 cr, and this is 50 cr. So you can see that Tata Steel is almost a lakh CR bigger than SAIL in terms of market cap. But again, look at the price to book. It is 1.2. It is almost the same price to book which Tata Steel has. It is almost the same price to earning 13 that Tata Steel has. So again, in comparison to other steel companies which has a price to book of 4, Tata Steel and SAIL are still available at a very cheap valuations. Uh, at a very cheap price, I would say. So that is why people are picking it up, and why market is behaving so abnormally, why people are putting more bet on Tata Steel than SAIL is because Tata Steel pricing is supporting it. Tata Steel price is 1250. As you know that whenever the company is of a value of around 100 rupee or 200 rupee, we see a lot of intraday player play short sell, play buy and sell strategy on the stock, and they kind of sell it in the morning and they buy it in the evening. They either buy in the morning and sell in the evening. So they do intraday, which they don't do in Tata Steel because it's expensive stock. So SAIL right now, though it has the fundamental almost equivalent to what Tata Steel has, but it is struggling because of the price segment. You see, whenever media gives a price uh, buy call for SAIL or for steel companies or specifically for SAIL, we see a gap up and suddenly we see a fell down from that price target, because shorter people who do intraday start shorting the company, and the huge sell off order goes to the market, and the price kind of goes down. So that's what happening with SAIL. Whenever we try to see a rally, these intraday players try to play their game and put a lot of sell order that kind of disturb the sentiments of the people who really want to invest in SAIL. But in case of Tata Steel, those shorters, they could not play their game because it's very expensive. And like I said, Tata Steel is at its 52 weeks high, 1.5 price to book. Same fundamental is true for SAIL. It is not. So eventually, when SAIL will be coming up for its with its quarterly number for April, May, June, uh, ideally what should happen is that SAIL should also regain its 52 weeks high and should rally beyond that. But we have to keep a very close eye on these intraday player who, without holding SAIL, put a sell order first and buy at the end of the day. And what this actually does, this phenomena does, is create a short selling pressure on the stock, even though the fundamental of the stocks is very, very strong. So this is the key study I really wanted to bring in front of you. If some of you are wondering that why SAIL is not railing, Tata Steel is railing, that's the reason. And keep a very close eye on these shorters because they can actually spoil your money. So with this note, guys, I'll see you in the next video. Thank you so much for watching.